Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. So today's video is going to be about laptops and what laptop you should get as a student, more specifically as an engineering student. Because listen, when it came for me to buy a new laptop, I did tons of research and there was nothing on YouTube telling me what laptop I should get, and I needed some help. And trust me, I know nothing about laptop. What I do now, because I did some research. Anyways, let me give you a short story on why I need a laptop. So, have you ever felt excluded because your laptop was just way too heavy to carry to your library? So you decided to stay at home so you don't have to lodge your big old laptop? Yeah, same. Have you ever just wanted to quietly open your laptop in lectures and the fan noise attracted the whole theatre? Same. Have you ever tried to save a CAD file or save a large document and go beep? No storage. Same. And have you ever, oh, that's it. Basically, long story short, there's so many problems wrong with this laptop and I just gave you a brief overview. Anyways, enough of that old sad story, on to bigger and newer things in 2020. Oh wait, 2019. What's soon going to be 2020? Anywho, so do you want to see my new laptop? Okay, this is meant to be an unboxing, but I already opened it, so I'll insert a clip of me opening the box if you guys want to see. Cue the clip. Okay, so the laptop came with this little foamy thing. Yep, and so that's the laptop. It's a 13.3 inch HP Envy. Yeah, so as you can see, it's a core processor i5. In the box, it came with like chargers and an adapter. There's the plug. So it has a cap on, and it came with this adapter. I'm not really sure what it is, but yeah, it came with that. And of course, the manual. Dun dun dun. Here's my new laptop. Oh, can you not see it? So this is my new laptop. I had to get a laptop bag. Ugh. Oh man, I got makeup on it! Anywho, okay, so now let's get into the serious stuff. It was all fun and games, but I want to tell you what laptops you should get for an engineering student. Because listen, we can't be messing about with laptops in 2020. Why did I say 2020? We can't be messing around with laptops in 2019. Laptops should not be the reason why we don't get that first, or that 2-1, or that whatever we need to get, blah, blah, blah. So, if you want to know more about laptops, watch this video. If you don't, carry on watching the video. Okay, so I can unlock it with my fingerprint. It's now on. Okay, let me just talk about the basics you need when it comes to like looking for laptops or like buying laptops. There's 4 main things I'm going to talk about when looking for a laptop, especially for engineering students, but this is for all students, because if I get a good laptop, you get a good laptop, you get? Okay, so 1, RAM. RAM is a hardware in your computer that stores all the temporary memory. It's basically where your laptop stores all the things that it thinks you'll need. So when it comes for you to need it, it loads up like really quickly, okay? We like that. Not like when you have 15 tabs open and you're trying to open like a Word document. It's crash. Okay, no, we don't need that. Come on. Basically, most laptops come, so the minimum RAM you can get is 4 gig, okay? And the recommended one is 8 gig. And if you're really if you're into gaming and stuff, you can get a laptop that's 16 gig, but there's really no need because 8 gig is perfect. Well, yeah, it's good because it's recommended. Basically, so this laptop is the RAM's 8 gig, but there's some other laptop that you can get 16, all of that, but I'll do that more at the end. And the next thing you want to look at is for CPU. It's basically a chip that receives input and then sends out the required output. So most computers contain a CPU developed by either Intel or AMD. Okay, when looking for CPU, you want a laptop that has a high CPU, darling, okay? So we're looking for i5 and i7, 8th generation. Basically, let me show you. You see this little sticker? I might just insert a picture of it, but like, I'll try. That little sticker on your laptop, that has to do with your CPU. And like, okay, so let me give you something. This one has a CPU of, so this one's Intel, so it's i3, and this one's an i5. This one works faster because it's an i5. That is processing thing at such a slow rate compared to this one. And if you have like a higher budget, you can look for an i7. Like with laptops that have an i7, which is like the top range processing thing. It's expensive. So like, come on, we're students. None of us are millionaire. I mean, you could, I don't know your business. You might be a millionaire, but like students were on a budget because good money management is up here. No, it's up here. Therefore, I suggest getting an i5. And if you have the money, i7, because you know, the faster things work, the better. Next thing, especially for your engineering student, you want to look out for storage, because storage is so important. Okay, listen, I'm telling you, storage is important. So storage is important because when it comes to engineering, the softwares we are using, big stuff, and those files, those CAD files we are saving onto our laptop take up so much space, okay? So you don't want a storage where like after 2 files, like beep, no more, like no more storage, please upgrade or whatever. You don't want that because, yeah. So when you're looking, most Mac have a disk space of 128 GB, which is alright, I guess, but you want bigger, you want better. So there's one, this laptop is 256 GB, which is a good storage space. And obviously I told you, bigger, better. So there's even some laptops that's 512. So that the Dell XPS 15 is an expensive laptop. You might have to sell like an arm, leg, and probably a kidney to afford that laptop. But if you want to, you do you. Anyways, the Dell XPS is i7, 512 GB storage, and 16 gig RAM. So everything I'm telling you is tick, 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 tick. That laptop is elite, but we'll talk more about the laptops, the recommended laptops near the end. And the last but not least, you want a laptop that has a Windows operating system. Most CAD softwares are compatible with Windows, so they work better and designed for Windows laptops. That's why I'm screaming to you to not get a Mac, because a Mac obviously is an Apple software, and like most of the CAD softwares don't work on there. I already told you my Univice, I'm telling you here. So do not complain to me when you buy a Mac, especially for civil engineering or like mechanical engineering, and you're like, oh my gosh, it's not loading, you didn't tell me. I did tell you, because I'm telling you now, do not buy a Mac. Also, let me just put it out there. Mac, when I told you storage, bigger, better, Mac only has 128 GB, and you probably would need a higher storage than that. So I don't know why you're screaming Mac. Okay, so that's all of it. It might be a bit long, so let me just condense it now. RAM, where all your computer stores all the temporary memory things that you might need, so that if you do need it, it loads faster. 2, CPU. Intel, you want an i5 or an i7 if you have the money. Don't go to i3. Come on, in 2019, you want like a fast processing laptop. 3, storage space. Especially engineers, CAD files are large. You want a high storage space. Think about 256 or 512 GB. Nothing less than that. Come on, guys. We're in 2019. And 4, you want a Windows operating system. No Macs, no Apple, no nothing. I'm sorry. I do like Mac and Apple, but just not when it comes to engineering, because all the softwares are only compatible with Windows operating. Okay, there we go. I need a breather. Okay. Now I'll tell you, I normally like to tell you best laptops to buy, because who am I to tell you? I told you what the criteria is. I've given you the criteria, and if that laptop meets that criteria, then sure, buy it. But like the one I have currently is a HP MV13. It has a core processor i5, and that's really good. It also has a storage of 250 GB, and this other one had like 100 and something. No. The RAM is 8 gig, which is recommended. Some laptops are 16 gig, but they're more pricier. This retails for £850, and you can get it from Currys. So I think it's like expensive, but not too expensive. Like, it's not at the same price range as Macs, and it's even better in my opinion, because you know, the high storage, better RAM, CPU, all of that. So if you are looking for a laptop, I'll give you some suggestion. Like the HP Envy is really good. There's HP Pavilion, which is like, it's actually kind of similar to this. It even has the same like grey color, but like slightly bigger. It's like a 15.6 inch screen. This one's 13.3 inch. You have the Dell XPS. So Dell XPS 13, Dell XPS 15. The Dell XPS 15, I think retails for about £1,800. It's really expensive, but it's a really, really good laptop. It has a storage capacity of like 512 gigabytes. Has a RAM of 16 gig. Its CPU is Intel i7, which is really good. So like that laptop is up there. But I told you, we're students, we don't want to sell a leg, arm and a part of our kidney just to afford that laptop. So that's probably not within, well, it's not my price range, so I don't know about you, but I wouldn't get that laptop just because. If you have the money, get it, because it's great. But if you don't, do not cry about it. There's other laptops that can suit your needs and still be within your price range. Anyways, I feel like I talked a lot. Look at me, I'm branching out even into laptops. Anyways, thank you for listening. I hope this was a useful video. Please share and like my video.